Dude, it's supposed to be ATT back when I used to be up. And I just lost that jump ball. And this is Charlotte Hornets versus the Denver Nuggets. And I'm back in the gameplay.
Taking on the Charlotte Hornets. Walker gets it in the left corner to Batum. From long range. Ball's loose.
Wow.
Look at him on the deck. Nikola Jokic, he's never made the playoffs, but upon further review, he is a special center.
Got that 5-year extension for $146 million, and I'm willing to say this.
Let's
he
go.
will be one of the future centers in the game.
Cody Zeller in.
Murray into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Beyond the arc for three. Yes. Or in the case of the defense, not good.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
Here comes the screen. Walker goes to the right side.
Graham, Kentucky. But that's my boy from Kentucky, though I'm a Duke fan. Even though they know that dude from Kansas, even though they beat Duke in the finals, or for Duke to go to the finals last year, I forgot.
And he hits the second. Perfect from the line. Hits all three of them.
Oh, the score is 5-5.
He'll run the offense. Got it.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Hornets at the controls of this one. To Nick Batum. Here's a chance from long range. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To Jokic. Millsap. Denver with 4 to shoot. Trying to cash in. Murray's shot won't fall. Walker into the front court. Counting down towards a minute to play here in a very tight opening quarter.
Sauce him up, Kimba. Oh, where you going, son? Ooh, Kimba just sauced him up.
Defense has to wake up.
Can we all just agree that that handle is next level, but that jumper's wet too?
Short jumper off the mark.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the rest
Let's
of
go.
the whistle.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Murray with the basketball.
Jamal Murray, I got
Just a
cramps on
couple.
you, son.
Jokic. Jamal Murray. He made his first effort, but not that time. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Deep 3 at the buzzer.
And buzzer beater, let's go.
The buzzer is good. They can check it all they want, but that clearly was fired in time. And it gives them the lead after 1 quarter.
Yep.
1 quarter in the books. This has the potential to be a good one.
Well, both teams had their rhythm. They established the tempo that they wanted to play at. But ultimately, something has to give. Some team has to draw a line in the sand.
To Walker. Shot clock to 4 for Charlotte. Going to launch beyond the arc.
Ooh,
And
Kimba way.
high degree of difficulty, but that's where he thrives. Counted for 3.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Knocked loose. Hornets come up with it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Ooh, I was gonna say if he made that,
Little margin for error.
That's
he
how you do
good.
it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Charlotte with the basketball.
Green light.
Three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout as they'll take a moment to go over things here in the second quarter. Oh, nice swat.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Walker with the basketball. The lead stands at 9.
Ooh.
Give it to him. Kemba Walker. Terrific shooting. He's 4 for 5.
Ed, here's a next level comment for you. K-Walk is one of the rare guys in the league today that blurs the lines between the streets and the league.
Oh!
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Pass there, taken away.
That's a
by
travel, bro. That's a
Denver.
charge.
He's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
And as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Misses the first.
Come on.
Second one goes. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Into the front court, it's Walker. His team leads it by 10.
Will I water?
Can't defend it any better. Kemba Walker misses. To Jokic.
Clamps.
Baseline drive, but he can't finish. To Kemba Walker.
But he
Fires
could
the
finish.
three. Great
What?
defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Offensive board. Backward violation.
Ooh, I
is
got
called.
scared. I knew it was gonna happen.
Jamal Murray buries the 3. He's too good to leave that open.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Nuggets have the possession. Knocked loose. And that one out of bounds off a Nugget. Walker. Off the mark.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same
Well,
exact
water.
play the next possession.
Good.
2 buzzer beaters back to back.
Everything going right so far as they've extended the lead. No time left on this quarter. The Hornets way out in front.
The Hornets didn't hold back. All right.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Walker. Fires the 3.
Bro, come on, Kemba.
Hitting the tough shots here.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Let's go.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Murray into the front court. The deficit now up to 13.
That is not a foul.
He's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
Nikola Jokic. Couple of free throws on the way. A career 83% free throw shooter. Off the mark on the first free throw. down the second after missing the first. Batum.
Graham with the three.
Fly from long range.
Let's go.
I don't know if you call that the shooter's touch, but they will take it.
Well, essentially, the touch did help the ball go in, Ed. I don't know. I might have to agree to disagree on that one.
He throws it down. Here on their home floor, they're chipping away.
I mean, does this crowd have a pulse? Are they even alive? Sometimes when you make a play like that, your crowd needs to get you back in this ball game.
To Walker.
Offense. Yeah, three.
Muscle memory put to good use there.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those three things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
Let's go back.
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
He hit us with the reverse. Jamal Murray hit us with
for certain in this
the
league, it
reverse.
doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
Across the timeline, it's Walker. Less than a minute to go.
That's Graham.
Third quarter. Shakes free and hits.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
Hornets right now in possession. Walker to Batum. Walker. Well defended.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
That should have been an and one.
Get that one to go. Yes, and a foul. Another chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Jamal Murray trying to cash in on the three-point play. For his career, 89%. Free throw good for the three-point play. It's back to a 14-point game. Beyond the arc for three. He engulfed him.
Well, I didn't mean to pause it, my bad.
From that time. Late heave to beat the buzzer. There's the
No,
buzzer.
son.
3 quarters complete. It's been all Hornets. It's the Nuggets with the basketball to start the fourth quarter. And they're not totally out of it just yet, but you'd have to say they have lots of work to do to get back in this game.
They probably have to put together.
But they
some
not
kind of
doing it
team
right.
approach
Oh
around
my
this
God,
ball.
make
This is
that,
when an
Kimber.
opportunity has a chance to become magical. I've been part of it, and I've seen it happen so many different times. Just because a team has been dominating you the last couple of quarters doesn't mean that you can't start believing in yourself, that you can do anything you want to do on the court at any given time. You watch, once you start to believe, you'll get back in this game.
The fans hating on
Nuggets
Graham.
have the possession. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Okay, good.
You see, this is why players get out here hours before the game and they get a really good lather.
Gets it to
Let's go.
Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass.
Graham.
The pass is one of the most brilliant
Ooh.
things we have in this game.
Passed it off.
Get out of here.
By Williams.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Nick Batum. Nikola Batum.
Let's go.
Small sample size, but making the most of it. He's 1 for 2.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Let's go.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Charlotte basketball. Oh, great pass.
Let's go.
Setting up the basket.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team.
Let's go.
If that's an
Ooh,
epidemic, sign me
poster.
up. It's good.
Tight on Jamal.
People
Tight
become so
on Jamal.
fixated on the hands or the
Yeah.
arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Marvin Williams at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Layup goes down. Well done.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Walker. He's been
Ooh,
dialed
he
in
got
from
this
long
shot in
distance.
too.
That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
The drive right to the basket.
That
Too
is
much
not
contact.
a foul.
Just because a team's
That
winning
is not
doesn't
a
mean the refs are gonna put away the whistle.
foul.
Play right all the way through.
Nikola Jokic. He's got 2 shots coming. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Oh, he missed on a pair. Walker into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. Lets it fly
Step
from
back,
the edge of
Tom.
the arc. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Walker, message received. Well defended. Here's a chance from long range. Too easy. Defense has to communicate.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes.
3 buzzer beaters, not back to back, but 3 buzzer beaters in quarters. And that's all for today, YouTube. Remember, subscribe, like, share this with all your friends. Bad.